We're back on the Vicky show. We're live with Malaya. Now, Malaya, you're Ebony, but what other house would you consider yourself in? I didn't touch bases. Like, would you ever see us in something like, besides Ebony?
Um, as of right now, I don't think I will consider going anywhere because I've been at Ebony for some years now.
How many years has it been?
Since about 2005, 2006.
Okay.
So at the moment, I'm not currently looking to be in another house. I'm going to finish with myself and then bring what I have to bring to the table of the House of Ebony and go from there.
Now, how do you feel about this legendary? This legendary stuff been talked about on everybody's different talk radio blog shows, stuff like that. Everybody talk about it. How do you feel about how the girls deem the girls and how they get their status? What's a legend to you?
A legend to me is someone that's been doing it in the game for a long time. And they've been turning it for a long time. I don't think, you have your new people that come out and they come out and they're new and they turn it and they win balls after balls after balls. But to me, a legend is someone that's been doing it for years, doing it that someone looks up to, doing it that someone can learn from, a role model. That's when I look at a legend, or I think of a legend, that's what I think about. Someone that's been in the game for a long time. And that they've been doing what they're doing, not just in the ballroom scene, but in real life.
Real life. Now, who's some legend that you feel like, you know what, I don't even see a legendary status? Can you give me?
I'm not going to say I don't see anyone's legendary status, because who am I to say I don't see someone else's legendary status? I'm not a legend.
Right. Do you want to be a legend?
I mean, if the time comes, then I'll take it.
You take it?
But when it comes, I've worked really hard and I really deserve it.
You really deserve it. Now, let's go into between the drag performance. Do you have any favorites?
Yes, shout out to my sister Malaysia.
That's it?
Huh?
That's it? Veronica Milan?
Hi, Veronica.
No favorites?
I really don't have any favorites.
Femme Queen performance. Laomi, Roxy?
Femme Queen performance, there's a variety of girls. You have different girls with different styles. Laomi. Shout out to my girl Dejanay. It's a lot of girls. Roxy.
Well, speaking of, alright, so let's go on to Twister. Now, you was, I'm so strange to say you used to be a Twister. Like, I know you're trying to mention on, but who are some of the Twisters that you, like, it's a big talk about, like, Shamel and, like, Diego's, and these girls are not really real. Justin, these girls, they're not really real. People have been buzzing on my comments and saying the stuff about these girls. How do you feel about the total twist category? Because you used to be one of the, I think you was real. Yeah, you was a real Twister. So how do you feel about?
Well, to me, I was in a boat. I was in a group of the Twisters that everybody say, oh, she shouldn't walk twist. She should walk both femme. She's not real. She's too cunt to do this, too cunt to do that. To me, realness is how you appear when you come to the bar. How you appear when it's time for you to walk that category and they say realness up front when you come and you real. It shouldn't matter how you are on the street. It shouldn't matter what you do in your personal life. But when that category for realness and they come and they call and say you're tens, you need to look as real as possible. It's like whatever, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes...
So wait, you don't think it's not like it should be like 24/7 realness. So just for a boat. So that means I can go on a boat with my fitted on, coming out, walking with my swag being real. I can walk realness like twist. Is that what you're saying? I don't...
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
Shout out to the Twisters that's out there that's doing your thing that's real.
Who are some of your favorite Twisters?
Diego.
Now, are we saying Diego and all these because this is your camp?
No.
Okay.
Jamaique, Mel, Mike, Weezy, Alex, Chip, variety.
Variety, okay. I want to just give a special fucking shout out to my motherfucking auntie Maisha. If you don't know Maisha, just for you ball queens, because she's not a ball girl, she been out for years, and I just live for her. All the stuff that y'all little girls are walking around saying, it come from her. And we're going to jot down all her words when she come to the GoTTi Mansion in Queens. Because she coming.
She's coming.
Just had to give a special shout out to her because I live. And I don't live for everybody. It's all about Malaya now. So back to Malaya Ebony. Now we're going to talk about this whole Lawrence Ebony fight. What really happened? Because my sources gave me the E. What happened?
It seems like you have a lot about me fighting on your show.
Because Malaya, this is what you do. I mean...
I don't want to be known for being a fighter.
I know, the girls try it. You got to beat them. But what happened with Lawrence?
But, like I said before for the third time, it was a misunderstanding. I was tired. She was aggravated. And we just had a misunderstanding. And
What, are y'all friends to this day?
Of course, that's my twin.
See, everybody you fought, it's like best friends with you know, Justin got black eyes. Y'all friends now. Then you had the Lawrence fight. Y'all friends now. Then my dad. Y'all was gonna tear it. Y'all bestie. You just besties with everybody.
What did I tell you before? Shit happened. Shit.
They said Foxy. You know, y'all wore it. Now did y'all? Foxy Milan?
No.
No.
Me and Foxy never tore it.
Okay.
Foxy is someone that I look up to. Me and Foxy never had an altercation. But
Okay,
if you try her, they don't call me Layla Ali for nothing.
I know that's right. But now what advice, Malaya, would you give to, you know, since you're a new film queen, what advice would you give to these new girls that's coming out in the game? Like, what advice would you give them? Like, let them know that it's not, you know, they all think it's fun and games for the ballroom, but this is your life.
Yeah.
So what?
First off, I would say do your research. Get with someone that you look up to, someone that's doing the right stuff. Do your research. Sit down and talk to them. Find out what they went through. Find out what they're going through. Find out how they're making it in life now. Because it's not hard. You're going to go through a lot of stuff. And if you're not mentally stable to go through it, it's going to be a flop. So, as I would say, you know, get someone that you're close to. Someone that's on the right path and learn from them. Make them your mentor. You know, have them teach you and mold you in the right way about going about doing things.
Right, and I want to ask you one more question, too.
Yeah.
Since you known for going back and forth, would you ever be a butch queen again, or that Q is over? I take my shades off, my Marc Jacobs shades for this.
Q is gone.
Q is gone. Okay. Now, I had so much fun, Malaya. You're gonna be a friend to the show again. Are we doing Splash tonight?
I'm definitely a Splash.
I'm
a party girl.
You're a party girl.
Yeah.
Now, Malaya, can we give our now? I want to know what's next. What's, you know, shout outs. Let's do all that.
Okay, I'll go on.
So let's go with shout outs.
I want to give a shout out to all my girls.
Your girls.
My girls. They know who the fuck you are, my girls. Shout out to my girls. Foxy, Maisha, Justin, Diego, Ayana, Maya. The list goes on. But I just want to give a shout out to all of y'all.
You know. Also, I want to know, we didn't get to see who are your parents? I know we said Ken, but we don't really know. You said you have to time months, so you don't even know where that's going. What about mother is Maya? Do you have any more parents?
Maya.
Or that's it? Kids. We didn't jump to see your kids. Who are your kids?
I have 3 kids. Shout out to my son Twan. He's in school in Ohio.
Shout out to Twan.
My son Terrell. He's around.
Terrell Chanel?
No, Terrell.
Oh, Terrell Ebony. Well, shout out. I was in a hotel one, and then we had fun. That's Terrell. I live for Terrell.
And my daughter Perry.
And Perry. Oh, Trish!
Yes.
Shout out to Trish. She's doing the show. So thank you, Malaya, for coming out. It was fun. We will be in Splash tonight getting lit up.
Lit in the name, darling. Bye.
Yes.